Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunities and congratulations on the 30th of anniversary. Um, as you already might know, that I'm from Technovative Solutions and I'm working as a Chief Operating Officer here since 2016. So before I go into the details of the challenges that we are facing and we anticipate that the fresh graduates should react on that, I would like to say something about what exactly we are doing in terms of the new industry challenges. So Technovative Solutions, we are actually currently located in Ireland, UK, and also in Bangladesh, which is working as our sister concern called Inditex Software Limited. And we have a new spin-off, the DG Prodpass, also located within the UK. So we are actually currently working with 33 plus European and innovative UK projects. We have 100 plus scientists, engineers, and developers working in England, also in Ireland and Bangladesh. We are actually working in 4 different domains: robotics manufacturing, digital healthcare, resilience, but also we are very much focused on the net zero. And I think for today's speech, it would be very likely that I'm going to focus on the net zero. So why net zero? The thing is, what's was the need for change? Why we're focusing in this area? So one thing you have to think, the world, the whole world, even if it's for manufacturing, for other automotive or any other industry, it is very much linear. So it's like, you take something, make something, and then dispose. And we are actually very much dependent on the virgin and non-renewable resources. And even though it's just only one earth, but the amount of consumption we have, it's really concerning for the world health, I would say. And this is the time actually, the first world is thinking about the 4 general impact. What's the impact on human health, the ecosystem quality, climate change, and resource depletion? And you will find that all the industries, they are kind of pinpointing that issue. So issues of circularities come. What are you doing with circularity? What are you doing with your environmental or carbon footprint? What are you doing with the sustainability? So EC is working, also UK is working on the trend, which is reducing the dependency on the virgin raw materials, and as well as creating some new business opportunities on the resource consumption. And EU especially is working with various regulations to address the circular economy on that. And here it comes the concept of digital product passport, circularity, and also, when it's part of the eco design for sustainability product or products regulation, etc. So this kind of the regulations are actually imposed on the engineers who are working in the ground level. So in one part you are talking about that efficiency adaptation, but another, these are the regularities or regulations that are coming to enforce, where actually you might think that this would disrupt your industry. So what you have to do, it's to become vigilant and proactive, and also think about the tools, the technologies that can help the traditional manufacturing going from the uh, chain reaction or linear part to a circular economy. So I always show this figure. Let me just go to the next slide. So this is this has been adopted from the battery passport, and I don't know whether you are aware of it, but from February 2027, so exactly within 2 years' time, every battery in the EU over 2 kilowatt hour must have a digital battery passport. So this is a regulation that has been imposed. So as a manufacturer, I'm just giving you an example of the battery, but it will come to a practice to all the industries, starting from regular automotive, textile, furniture, any manufacturing, it will be imposed. So maybe not in 2027, but within few years of time. So you can see that, the supply chain you were thinking in a linear way, it's no more a linear way. It has to be circular. So you have to think about what is the resources coming from, what are you doing to make it renewable. Are you recycling it? Are you upcycling it? So, and you have to report that, how circular your product is. What is your environmental impact? So, yeah, these are the things that will be imposed on you. So what, as a fresh graduate, what you can say, things are very much different now, back in 30 years when we were the first graduates of IPE, we didn't have that much of challenge, I would say, in terms of course, we had to find our new identity, we had to replace the traditional manufacturing, and we had to sell ourselves. But these are the new challenges. You have to think about the whole art, the circularity, the environmental footprint, the human health impact you are creating within the manufacturing. And I can give you an example. These are the four on right hand side. You can see these are the 8 projects we are working on circularity, and EC has already invested billions of dollars, and only for these 8 projects they have invested like 60k plus million, pardon, 60 million plus euro invested on this. So what we are looking for, we have to have a high skilled team who would know about these regulations, who would know at least how these things are done, right? So you don't have to be an expert in AI or blockchain. You don't have to know, how these are done, but at least you have to know how you can create an impact, or how this will help your own manufacturing facilities, and also how it can improve your traditional manufacturing. And then also when the disruptions come, of course it will come because the regulations are coming. Back in 20 years ago, when we started the supply chain security research, actually nobody knew that this will be imposed, and then it was actually imposed. So now that for any kind of supply chain, you have to fill out so many forms, and then now it's just digitized, but you have to do it. So what you could do as a graduate, I would ask you, you can learn about what is environmental footprint, how can you get those numbers, or how you can at least comply with the regulations, etc. So I guess I have been talking for almost more than 9 minutes. So yeah, luckily this is my last slide. Thank you everyone for attending. So we have Shajib in the stall. He's a geothermal engineer, Kolol, senior software engineer, Shafkat, AI engineer, who would be there to answer any of your questions if you have some interest in a particular field. And also, if you would like to drop your CV, feel free to do it. If you have any specific question, to me, then I have my email address, tamanna@technovativesolutions.co.uk. And on the subject area, please write down SUST IPE so that I know that you're my at least my own kind. So I will read that email. And congratulations again, everyone. And thank you so much. Bye.